So if you ever open an SVG file and all you see is a bounding box, I'm going to show you a couple things to check. So I went ahead in Inkscape and made a file. So I'm going to import that file. And let's see. I know I named it. There we go. Okay. So now it's a circle. If I hover over it, I can see that. But the only reason I can see that is because my page color is set to green. Okay. If I change that to a red and I hover over it, then it will be red. Okay. But there's nothing there. So, all right. First thing to check is come to your document panel, make sure you have show outlines only not checked. Okay. Now, because of this file, it's actually showing when I show outlines only. But if you are showing the outline only already, then make sure you untick that. Okay. And then the next thing to check is your color. See, I have no stroke color or no fill color and no stroke color. So if I go ahead and give it a black outline, then you can see it. Okay. If there's no color on the inside, then you know it's gonna look like it's white. But so if you give it a color of, and even if it comes in as the color white, you know, unless you move it over here or you check your fill color here, you might not think there's any color in it. Okay, so that is that. And then your opacity. If your opacity is all the way down, you're not going to have a fill color. If your opacity is all the way down on your stroke color, you're not going to have a stroke color. And this opacity can also be set on your workspace alpha. Okay, so there's 3 places to check that: in the documents and in the fill and stroke. Okay, and then let me go ahead and turn this back to none. And in my other video, I was playing around with these dotted lines and dashed lines and straight lines. And for some reason, when I chose the dotted line, it actually gave it a filled color. And I don't know if that's because of the way I made it in Inkscape or not, but I just wanted to check that. So don't worry about that. Just, you know, make sure you have a color, make sure your alpha and your opacity is up, and you should be good to go. Oh, and no show outlines unless you want it to only show the outline. Okay, thanks for watching.